Here we are in the Rock Country shop. Got Paul with me today. We are going to learn about hydraulics.
All right, here we are outside because we can't get this skid in that shop.
Trying to fix this hydraulic leak up in there. There he is working on it.
All right, in this video, we're gonna teach you how to replace the main hydraulic for your skid steer motor, track motor. This is a 2013 Caterpillar B57B3. Your main hydraulic line, which is the biggest hydraulic line coming out of here. You can't see it, it's behind all these. That comes in and goes behind this motor. And what you gotta do is you gotta jack this up. You could take the track off. You don't need to if you can jack it up and get underneath it. Be smart before you get under one of these. Block it, brace it. And then you take your 15/16, pop your cab off, and then you get in there with your 1.5-inch wrench and break it free from that motor head up in there, which you can see Paul doing right now.
I'm trying to do it with my fingers.
Okay, so you break that free there, break it free underneath there, and you're good. So yeah, this is the common issue when your main hydraulic breaks on your tracks. That's how you fix it. This thing weighs about 11.25, 11,000 pounds, and it's a big machine, so be safe when you're lifting them. Yeah, hope this helps somebody, and yeah, we'll definitely be doing a lot more maintenance on this thing. What do you think, Paul?
It's messy. Not too bad.
Just to specify a little bit about that video, the tools you'll need is a 15th, 16th deep socket. A regular one would be fine, deep is better. And a 1 3/8 wrench is the best one. You can get away with a 1 1/2, but 1 3/8 is the ideal. The way that you will see on this video is that we did it without taking the track off. If you take the track off, which is a whole nother process, then you are able to take out the motor in the track, and that will allow you better access to this hydraulic line. We didn't want to take off the track at this point because we're outside in the cold, so we're trying to do it with as least disassembly as possible. So what we did is we just jacked up the back end and crawled underneath it. Again, be very safe doing that. Use blocks and all kinds of shims to make sure that thing is sturdy. Don't rely on jacks. But then, so once it's jacked up, you're able to get in there and, start wrenching. You got just like a little bit of a gap to stick a wrench up and start turning that. We ended up using a chisel. There we go. We ended up using a chisel to break that nut free, a chisel and a hammer, and you just put it on one of those on the ends and just chip that and just kind of break that nut free. Again, it was not easy, but that's the way we did it, and it worked. We got it done. My tip to everybody that has a skid steer is make sure your hydraulic lines are wrapped.
Daddy, I watch a movie.
And now we're gonna go watch a movie with me and my boy. That's my tip to the peeps, to the people. Wrap your hydraulic lines because they are gonna wear.
All right, that's Patrick with Young and Learning. Hope it helped.